Good job, Murphy, come. Yes! Good. Hey everyone, thanks for checking in. I'm Nick Zipolis, owner of Family Canine Dog Training. We're going to take a look at Murphy. So Murphy's in for training. He's a young puppy, and he's learning his obedience, and he's actually doing phenomenally well. He's a very happy dog, as you can see, very playful, very bouncy. His energy, pardon me, his energy lends itself wonderfully to obedience training. So there you go. I just put down a place bet. He jumps on it. I haven't even asked him for anything. Murphy, let's go. Okay, so this is a dog who's very willing. You know, I put down a place bet. I haven't said anything, and he jumps on. That tells you everything you need to know about a dog, about the training he's receiving, and about his attitude towards training. Now, Murphy is an environmentally sensitive dog. He's what you might call a soft dog. I'm going to scatter in some video that I shot yesterday with my iPhone. It's not the greatest because I had the sun in my eyes and I couldn't really see the screen, so there's times where he drops out of focus, but you'll be able to get the idea anyways. And the reason I wanted to film him yesterday was we just happened to have someone here from Canada Customs loading and unloading dogs from the kennel that were either coming back from work or going to work. And for an environmentally sensitive dog like Murphy, he had a very hard time with what was going on around him. So when we're talking about an environmentally sensitive dog, what we're really talking about is a dog that perceives a threat where one doesn't exist, right? He's got a small bubble where he feels safe. He's got a small comfort zone. And so with dogs like Murphy, having obedience training on them is great. And it doesn't even necessarily matter if it's that the dog can sit and stay, heel, come, place, do tricks, give a paw, whatever it is, as long as you're able to get the dog's focus. Because what happens with an environmentally sensitive dog is they will hyper-focus on the thing that stresses them, right? Because they don't feel safe. So they want to study and observe, and they're really just kind of in fending for themselves mode. And by using obedience, you're taking the dog's focus from where he would naturally place it and kind of obsess over the wrong thing, and you're putting his focus onto something constructive and healthy, and you're also making it easier for you to manage and handle your dog in that situation. The other great thing about doing that is that you are now de-stressing the dog, because he's no longer super vigilant about whatever's going on, and he's putting his focus where you want it to be. So you're going to see the dog's stress kind of start to deflate, and you'll see that in the video. Again, it's shaky and I couldn't really focus it very well, and I couldn't position the camera as it should have been, but you'll still see exactly what I'm talking about. So here I'm just going to run him through a couple of basic things. Hi, Chantal. So you see he's just studying someone walking by the kennel. Okay, might look like just a dog who's curious and someone walking by, but that's a little bit of survival mode right there for Murphy, right? If it was a happy curiosity, it would be a dog running to a fence and wanting to interact with the person. Murphy, come. Yes. Good. Good. So we're just going to run through his place exercise here. Hi, Murph. Hey, Bubba. Hi. What's up, Murph? Murphy, place. No. Murphy. Place. Good boy. Good. Good. So that's him correcting himself, right? He's thinking. And this is what we want to do with a sensitive dog, with a dog that has environmental sensitivities. We want to force them to think, because their natural inclination is to hyper-focus, as I mentioned earlier, and then to react. And so by forcing, good boy, by forcing the dog to think, what we're doing is we're taking him away from what stresses him. So a car just started in the background, he turns to check it out, and it's just a casual thing. If I didn't point it out, it might not even be apparent. Right? It just looks like a dog casually observing the environment around him. If you notice, when I turned and walked around his place bed, he turned and focused on me. And that's wonderful. As a trainer, I'm always reading the information that my dogs are giving me. I'm always paying attention to the signals they're giving me. And so when a dog turns and focuses on me instead of what's going on in the environment, I know that I'm his primary focus. So there's a car pulling out now. Right, so he's observing the car, but his focus is here. Okay, so he's been in training for not even 2 weeks. We're Thursday today, next Monday would be 2 full weeks. And he's working already quite well off leash. He's not perfect, mind you, but which one of us is perfect after 2 weeks of doing anything? He's doing great. And his attitude is just fantastic. And to me that means a lot, because then it means that all it is a matter of work and repetition and proper technique, and he'll get better and better as time goes on. So we're going to let him off now. Murphy, okay! Yes! Good boy, Murph. Good boy. Yes, good boy. You can see he's a very playful puppy. He's young, and he's just a silly, silly dog, and that's fantastic. Murphy, place. Good boy. So you see how measured his steps are? He's thinking. And I'm purposely using a small place bed because it's not the most comfortable. If I was using a larger one like the bed we have in his kennel, then he could just lie down and fall asleep. Good boy, Murph. So something he used to have trouble with is if I would go over to him and pet him and then walk away. He gets very stimulated when I interact with him. As I said, he's a very playful dog and I love to play with him. Good boy. So as I would move away, he would break and want to follow me. So let's see how he does now. Lately he's been really great about that. Good. So I'm hyping him up more than I normally would, and I'm doing it just for demonstration's sake here, okay? It's good distraction training for him. Yes, yes. Murphy, place. Good boy. Good. Good. So he got a little overstimulated there. Okay, when you're training your dog, don't expect your dog to be perfect. Don't wish for your dog to be perfect. Because that's just not the reality of how things go. Learn how to recoup your dog when a mistake happens. That's a much more valuable goal and a much more functional one. So the dog made a mistake and I was able to redirect him. It's kind of like if you're driving somewhere and you only know one way to get there, and you've always only taken that one way and you've never considered any possibilities, and then there's road work and there's no detour signage, and now you're stuck. Basically that's it, your day is over. Okay, if you're training your dog to be perfect and then when a mistake happens you don't know how to correct it, you're dead as a trainer. Okay, so Murphy's very responsive. All it takes is my voice. I tell him no, tell him to get back to his place, and he's very cooperative. And again, that goes back to his training, but also to his temperament. He's really kind of a get-along dog. He just wants to fit in. He just wants to feel safe and loved and secure, and someone that's going to be kind to him and play with him, and he loves to train. So why wouldn't he get back on place? He just had a little puppy fit for a second, and then he was able to be recouped very easily. Good job, Murph. Good job, bub. Good job. Good job. See that? Right? Slid off, and then corrected the error all on his own. Good boy. Let's play a little game with him now. Murphy, place. Good. Murphy, place. Good. Good. No, place. Good boy. Good. Good. Murphy, place. Good job, Murph. Good. Murphy, okay. Yes. Good. 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 Murphy, place. Murphy, okay. Good boy, Murph. Good job, buddy. Good job. So a couple of weeks ago when he came in, he'd have been chewing on me now for playing with him like that. Very, very mouthy puppy. One who always wants to fill his mouth. He'd cut your hands up with nothing but sweet intentions. He doesn't understand he's hurting you. And so teaching him some self-control, a little bit of bite inhibition has gone a long way. And he's still just as playful, but now he communicates it in a different way. A week ago, he would have been barking at the van. Right? Or trying to run away and hide. Now he's just anticipating what we're about to do, and he's very focused and calm. Murphy, place. Yes. Yes. What a good boy. What a good boy. Murphy, okay. Yes. Good job, Murph. Good job. Good. Murphy, place. Good boy. Nope, place. Good job. Good. That's good. Nope, place. Good. Good job, Murph. Good boy, that's right. Place. Good. Good. Chantal, est-ce que vous envoyez des autres chiens? Avez-vous besoin de... OK. OK. J'ai juste besoin de faire travailler Dexter, puis après ça, je vais travailler dans le... Parce que c'est Shadow qui s'en vient, les propriétaires s'en viennent. Merci. That's good. Hey, Murph. That's good. That's good. Murphy, leave it. Good boy. Good boy, Murph. So we're taking a look at Murphy. He's got a lot of environmental sensitivity, a lot of social sensitivity. So we've got people walking around over there and customs dogs coming in and out of the kennel. Murphy's been in training for about a week, and he would have either been barking at them nonstop when he first came in, or he would have been trying to run away and hide. He's already working off leash at a very decent rate for the amount of training he's had, and he's learning to accept things in his environment a lot better, and he's a very happy worker.